All right, today we're going to be testing LSFG with Palworld and Enshrouded. Now to get some stats out of the way, we're using a Ryzen X3D, the 5800X3D, and a 3090. The RAM is OC'd to 3866, and my Infinity Fabric on the CPU is 1-to-1 with that. We're playing at 1440p, 120 Hz, and I've done a couple videos on the LSFG frame generation. It said that you needed to half your refresh rate to get the optimal frame interlooping, but they've come out with an update that I'm not really going to test right now. I need to kind of figure out like what it's doing. This was like mid recording basically, but they added vertical sync under the frame generation tab, and with that they also added max refresh rate, half refresh rate, quarter refresh rate, you know, etc. So I'm not really sure what that's doing, but if I had to guess, maybe now I don't have to use half my refresh rate anymore. I can just do a full 120 and it can work that way. Because I mean, that's honestly better than the alternative. I don't know what there's no dev notes for it. There's no anything. There's no patch notes. The developer didn't say anything about this update, and it's already been a couple days. So I don't know what's going on. If anybody in the comments knows, like you've been playing around with the 𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗪𝙑 option that's on the program now, you know, let me know down in the comments. I have no idea what to do, but regardless, we're gonna play Palworld. We're gonna test out the frame generation on this and Enshrouded. So first off, I'm gonna show you the game's frame rate without anything going on. No frame generation. Now you can clearly see, I should have stated this in the last video, you can clearly see the frame generation when it's on, because if you look in the top left hand corner of the screen, you'll see a very small number, and it'll say 240 or whatever. I can't make that any bigger. That is strictly through the frame generation program. That is the draw FPS option. I can't make it any bigger. I can't change the color. So it's just always going to be that small. I can't change where it is. So just to let you guys know, when frame generation on, you can kind of see it in the corner, and I also have some text on screen as well. Now, regarding the testing, the goal is to test out how's the game look, how's it feel going straight, you know, 1-to-1, no frame generation, just solid like VSync or uncapped frames or whatever. And the goal is, if I turn on frame generation, I have to lower some settings so it can hold the VSync option, because the main thing is it's got to hold the FPS, right? So I need to be able to get to a frame rate to hold 120 regardless. Otherwise, the interlooping is not going to be very stable. All that out of the way, I guess some side notes here is Enshrouded does not run that well, just as a heads up. So yeah. as we kind of wrap this video up, I do want to say that I could not get a solid 120 FPS on Enshrouded. I would have to lower the FPS for resolutions like 720p or something like that, or 1080p. It does not run very well on my rig for some reason. I don't know why. It just came out, it's early access, so these are the best settings I can probably run with to make it, you know, somewhat playable in that regard. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.